just so you know, we have 2 TV series that are being developed.
Nice.
And we have 4 movies.
4 movies?
The scripts are being written. I will tell you more about them as the weeks go by. You're going to love them. And now we conclude, you've probably heard about this before, we have the National Hockey League Guardians.
Right.
I have created, with help from other people, 30 superheroes, one for each team of the National League, the National Hockey League. And you're going to hear a lot more about that. It's in the works now. Books are being done, cartoons are being planned, and so forth. Aside from that, we've been rather lazy. We're taking a lot of time off. We're relaxing. There isn't that much to do.
I can tell. Just so you guys know, we are actually in Stan's own office right now. We are in the POW offices.
Well, it's not really my own. I pay rent. I'm just. I just lease the office because I'm just a humble working man.
Yes.
I don't want you to think I own the building. Although, if all of these movies work out, we may own the whole city.
Own the building. Yes, exactly. So this is where the magic happens.
Of course, right at this desk.
I know, exactly. Now, we just want to let you know that more content that's going to be added to the site. There's going to be scenes.
There's more?
I know, there's more, believe it or not. There's going to be scenes from the PGA and VES awards coming soon. All these awards you've been winning lately. They're going to have videos from it on the site.
I have to get a bigger house because there isn't room for all the awards.
I know. Your office is already extremely crowded,
See, out here in Hollywood, they give out so many awards to so many people. They've given them all out to everybody they can think of. I was on the bottom of the list. Now it's my turn.
They're like, who else have we not given awards to?
Right.
Let's have that Stan guy show up. There's also going to be more about the Slam Dance documentary, With Great Power, the Stan Lee story. So you're going to be able to find more info about that on this website.
That's the story of my life, he modestly says. And it's probably one of the most interesting, exciting, and fascinating things you'll ever see. Because as you can tell, my life is like a work of fiction. Nobody would believe it. No. I hardly believe it, but more about that later. I love that phrase, when I run out of things, more about that later, when I can't think of anything else to say.
Nice.
Up to you.
All right, so we're going to go back to some questions. Let's see.
From whom?
That's Jenny D. Jenny D wants to know, you're constantly creating characters, so what inspires you? And do you ever run out of ideas?
Well, the thing that inspires me, may I be honest?
Yes, please.
Greed. If I can get paid for this, I'm never going to stop doing it.
Right.
But seriously, I love creating characters. I love working with artists, with producers, with directors, with other writers, with people like Alison, only because she's pretty. And I love just being with people. Yes, I'd say you're yes. Wait a minute, whose show was this?
Oh, it's your show. I mean, you're
when I introduce your show, then we'll get into all of that stuff.
We'll work on that.
You got to learn your plan. Well, we'll talk later.
All right.
I think she's on the way out. The question was, what was the second part of the question?
Do you ever run out of ideas?
I had better not, or I'll be replaced like that, because these people have no sentiment.
Really? You think?
No, but ideas are a dime a... Let me tell you, seriously, ideas are a dime a dozen. Everybody has ideas. I have little kids coming up to me on the street. They say, hey Stan, how about doing a book called The Human Cockroach? Or how about this, or how about that? Everybody has ideas.
Right.
The thing is, what do you do with the idea? You have to know how to take whatever your idea is and turn it into something that people will be interested in. And how you do that, I have no more idea than anyone else. You just work on it and you cross your fingers.
So it's safe to say we're probably not going to see The Human Cockroach?
No, it isn't safe to say at all, because having just said it, while I was talking, I was thinking, gee, that's not a bad name.
Something's coming up, people.
Speaking of that, you know, when I came up with the name Spider-Man,
right,
my boss, my publisher at that time, he didn't want to do the book. He said, that is the worst name I've ever heard. What? People hate spiders. You can't call a hero Spider-Man. So nobody knows anything. That's the thing you must realize. Experts know nothing. Never listen to me. I've become an expert. I know nothing.
No,
Go.
I am terrified of spiders, but I love Spider-Man.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
see, my publisher was wrong.
He was very wrong.
Yeah.
All right. I want to ask you, like I said, you just got a PGA award and a VES award. You got your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame last year.
Took a hell of a long time.
Yeah, right? So what's it like getting all these awards while you're still actively working?
Well, why not? It's better to get them while you're working than when you're not around to enjoy them.
But does it ever make you want to sit back and take a break? You're like, oh, I got this award, so now I can relax.
There's always another award you can go for. I haven't gotten a Nobel Prize. I haven't gotten a Pulitzer Prize. I haven't been in Washington for the Kennedy Honors. In fact, my God, I've accomplished nothing.
I'm just going to
Make this thing fast so I get back to work.
We gotta get back to work. Okay, let's see.
I am listed. This is funny. I'm listed in the Guinness Book of Records 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, I forget what they're for, but 3 times. If I should ever get an award for the most cameos in any season, that would be the 4th time in the Guinness Book of Records. But then what I was thinking, if I had 4 mentions in the Guinness Book of Records, they'd probably give me another mention for having the most mentions in the Guinness Book of Records. Kind of funny, isn't it?
That's amazing, though.
We'll discuss that later on.
Okay, deal. So, Blue Comic wants to know, how do you feel about your documentary With Great Power? We spoke about that briefly, but how do you feel about it? It was very well accepted at Slamdance, right?
Oh, at Slamdance, they loved it. But I'm a little embarrassed because it's all kind of flattering. You know, it's a documentary, it's about me, and there are all these people saying how wonderful I am, which is certainly true, but it's a little embarrassing anyway. I'm thrilled that people like it. And the funny thing, the whole thing is about my life and what I've done. The thing that people seem to like the most, there's one little scene where I'm dancing with my wife. And I'm the worst dancer in the world. I'm kind of going like this, and she's doing what she does. And everybody tells me that's the thing they like the best. So it bothers me a little. Her 2 minutes got more attention than my whole hour and something. So I'm going to have a little talk with her. I'm not going to let her be in all those scenes again.
But I think after being married to you after all these years, maybe she deserves her own little part.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
There you go. You can give her that one.
Okay, thank you. That's very, very wise of you and very sweet. Yes.
Thank you. I will make a good wife someday.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody, it's Alison's birthday today.
Happy birthday, 2 days ago. Thank you.
2 days ago?
Yeah, when I saw you 2 days ago.
You see, this is the reason we'll never get along. She makes a liar out of me. You could have just sat there. Does it make a difference?
No.
Miss Accurate. It's 2 days ago. Okay.
I'm
going to take back the flower we gave you.
Because
we didn't give it to you 2 days ago. You're not getting it now.
I walked in today and Stan gave me the loveliest bouquet of flowers. They were so pretty.
You're damn right.
Thank you
We wanted to get her a Mercedes, but somebody told me girls prefer flowers, so I try to do the right thing.
I don't know if you should listen to that somebody anymore.
All right, let's go.
I think that...
No more?
We're
you mean millions of people out there and we only had 2 questions?
No, we had like 6 questions. They just went through them so fast.
I'm very speedy.
So we do know that apparently there were some technical difficulties during this chat, so the whole thing...
The technical difficulty was me.
No. So the whole thing's been recorded. It's going to go on the site, therealstanley.com. And Stan, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. And I want to tell you one thing. Any of you that are very serious people, don't even bother coming to this site. Because all we want to do is have fun. And if you take things seriously, there must be some other sites you can go to.
Yes.
We want to, of course, increase your fund of knowledge. Exactly. I mean, you could use a lot of that. And we want to have a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. We want to tell you things you don't know, which may or may not be true. But anyway, it should be fun. We're going to have contests. We're going to have games. We're going to have all sorts of things. It'll exhaust me, but it's worth it because I'm doing it for my true believers.
There you go. Now, real quick, I hear that you are going to be at MegaCon down in Florida soon?
Yes. I think in a week or 2.
Oh, yeah. Do you have anything exciting planned for that?
Everywhere I go, it's exciting.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
The usual, I accept my homage, and I bestow a little myself to this person and that person. We talk, and I let them take pictures. I am so humble and so accommodating.
I can tell from the last half hour we've spent together.
I forgot one thing.
Oh, what'd you forget?
Let me know when you're ready to sign off, because I want to say one word that is my official sign-off word.
Okay.
But I don't want to do it until you're ready to
Well,
sign off.
I will wrap up now, and then I'll give you the cue for that word.
You give me the
Okay.
cue.
Well, thank you all so much for coming to therealstanley.com. Again, please sign up, become a registered user. You get all that fun stuff. Remember, you can follow Stan on Twitter, and you're at therealstanley on Twitter. I'm at Alison Haislip. I think we had a fabulous time talking to you guys.
Adequate. It was adequate.
It was fine. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap up, and then I'm gonna give it to Stan right now.
May I say it now?
Please.
All right, I want you all to get a little bit back from the wherever you are, the computer. And here we go. Excelsior! That's a great wrap-up, huh?
That was great. That was awesome.
All right, we're out.
Yay!
Cut!
And we're wrapped.
All right, now let's do it for real.
Good rehearsal. Good rehearsal.
How was it?
Great dress
Phenomenal.
rehearsal. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great,
It was
Stan.
really
You were
good.
awesome. Yes.